what you can expect. Anthony, this has to be a pretty big moment for these folks.
Yeah, it certainly is. So like so many other places, the Peninsula Fine Arts Center had to shut its doors in March because of the pandemic. It was closed for about 3 months and only opened last month. And so this is the very first exhibition here at the center since it reopened last month. And so it's called the Wyeth Three Generations Works from the Bank of America collection. And you can check out works from the Wyeth family, a famous family in American art. Illustrator N.C. Wyeth, his son, famous painter and Presidential Medal of Freedom recipient Andrew Wyeth, and his grandson, another famous painter, Jamie Wyeth. I talked to Victoria Wyeth. She is obviously a descendant of the family. She's in the town right now and spoke with me about her family's art, sharing a funny story about how one of Andrew's works came to be.
My grandfather's only painted out of thousands of paintings 2 of Native Americans, and this was the first one. I said, well, how did this happen? He said, oh, my family used to call me Vic. Oh, Vic, it was amazing, I was sitting there at night and there was this, on the door, and I opened the door and there's this Native American standing there, and I thought to myself, wow, all of these paintings I've seen of Native Americans in the past, and they're in feathers, and here's this guy in a Brooks Brothers dinner jacket. So I asked him to come back and I painted him. So years later, I actually found out that this gentleman was at a local bar, and a family friend of ours looked over and said, oh my God, Andrew Wyeth would go crazy over this guy. And so she said, look, I'm gonna take you to this artist's house. I'm not gonna tell you who he is. I'm gonna drop you off on the edge of the driveway, and I want you to show up and introduce yourself. So my grandfather thought this was like destiny, and the whole thing was a total setup.
You gotta love her energy. She loves her family's art. She loves talking about it. It's infectious. I love it. You can also see a textile installation from local artist and CNU grad Ryan Little, and it's inspired by Jamie Wyeth's illustrations and paintings. So this is a fun, really safe way, affordable way for the family to just get out and have some, get out of the house, and just make something out of your weekend. The cost is only $1 per person to come and see these famous artists, their works. And so it's really cool, really exciting. Again, the Wyeth's Three Generations. It opens tomorrow, and it will be here at the Peninsula Fine Arts Center until November. We're live here in Newport News. Anthony Sabella, back to you.